Good morning, everybody. So welcome to this daily currency call, where Jin shares his analysis and ideas for a specific currency for each day. So the usual schedule of the week is Monday Aussie and Kiwi, Tuesday Euro, Wednesday Pound, Thursday Yen and Gold, Friday Canadian Dollar. So as tomorrow and Friday is Christmas Eve and Christmas Day itself, Jin will be going through Pound, Yen and Gold, and Canadian Dollar today. So looking at the participants, I see many new names here today. So I'm just going to run this poll just to find out, is this your first time here? So so this webinar is going to be very beneficial to both the long-term investors and short-term traders. We will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, and also highlighting potential targets and risk. So a disclaimer here, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. So taking a quick look at the poll. Yeah, we do have quite a number of new first-timers here. So just help me out with the next poll. How did you find out about us? How did you get here? So quick introduction about Jin, for those who don't know him yet. So Jin is the founder of LCMS Traders and Forex Briefcase. He teaches members of the LCMS Traders Club on how to trade FX. And for Forex Briefcase, he trades an account with more than $10 million US dollars on a daily basis for his managed account clients. He is also an international speaker where he speaks in countries like Hong Kong, UK, US, Australia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and Singapore, sharing his views about the FX market. So a quick look at the poll. Yeah, I see many of you coming in from the Telegram channel. So I would like to take this opportunity to share what the Traders Club is about. So this is our private Facebook group where we teach, guide, signal, and coach you to be a better and more profitable trader. So whether a new, experienced, or part-time, full-time trading, this is the group to join. So if you have joined us from the Telegram channel, you might find this familiar. So this is our signal that you have been receiving it for free. So you are told when to enter a trade, but you do not know where to exit. So in the Traders Club, we not only give you this signal earlier than the Telegram channel, we also tell you the strategy behind the signals and actually guide you on where to exit with specific reasons. So an example here, every time we push out a signal, we will put up the analysis, which the Telegram channel don't get. So only for the Traders Club, we put up the analysis in 5 steps. So you have joined us on the 4-day Kickstarter course, you will know what these 5 steps are about. If you miss out the 4-day Kickstarter course, you can join this group. The videos are available in this group. So you can learn the full strategy behind these signals. And then in the Telegram channel, we don't, we tell you whether you hit TP1, TP2, or TP3, but we do not tell you where we suggest to exit. So over here, we actually suggest to you guys where to exit. And the analysis is accompanied with charts, so you can learn and earn from the signals. As you learn, you get to earn too. And if you want to learn new strategies or require some coaching, we have members-only Zoom live sessions on Monday and Wednesdays. So we run through trade ideas, teach you new strategies, update you on recent market and economics development. So on Monday, we usually have the weekly live call with Jin himself. So what we will do is economic roundup for last week, signals coaching, and of course, Jin doing his group coaching. So this is the best time to pick Jin's brain on pretty much any trading related questions you might have. And on Wednesdays, we have tutorial videos where Daniel here will go through strategies like trend, finding out basics of Forex like trend, and then strategies like divergence, candlestick patterns, chart patterns. So we have 2 webinars a week, and we have a wide range of analysis here. For example, our daily analysis where we give you trade ideas, currency watch lists, correlation chart. So everything is under the popular topics where all our wide range of analysis is available for you, providing you the best information, shortcutting your way to trading success. So how do you join the group? Just head over to tradersclub.lcms.com.sg. Scroll all the way down. It's a subscription of $199 a year, which is less than $1 a day. So if you are facing any uncertainty in your trading or taking unnecessary risk, you need to join the club to get some guidance towards profit or some coaching to improve your confidence and strategy immediately. So just want to end off saying, trading can be lonely, but with a community of coaches, senior traders, and Jin himself here coaching us, your journey to get profitable will be more enjoyable. So if you haven't already, click on the link and join us now. So yeah, with that, I'll pass the time now to Jin.
Hang on, I'm doing a Instagram post. Well, okay. Fine. So I'm here. No, Andy, no coaching tonight. We are on holiday. Go enjoy your holidays. Okay, so today I will be going through a little bit more than just the pound dollar. I know I talk about pound dollar only on Wednesdays, but today we'll be going through the pound dollar, the US yen, the pound yen, the euro yen, gold, and the Canadian dollar, putting it all together because we're not going to be doing this call tomorrow and the day after. It is Christmas after all. Okay, so I'm doing a quick check of the news. Again, we are on forextradingasia.com, looking at the economics calendar here. Today is Wednesday. We just had the yen monetary policy meeting minutes come out. Hasn't really impacted the yen pairs that much because there's no real surprises there. Nothing much else happening for the rest of the day, leading up towards tonight, where we have some US employment numbers coming around, but you can see no change there, going from 885K, expected to stay at 885K on the jobless claims for the US. Canadian GDP numbers going from 0.8, expected to be at 0.3. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why I'm putting it all together. We have Canadian numbers coming out today. So that might actually move the Canadian dollar a bit on that news. So if we come out at about 0.3, it's going to be worse than previous. We could see some weakening into the Canadian dollar, or we might actually see it come out at maybe even a 0.2. So we might see quite significant weakenings of the Canadian dollar there. And then consumer expectations, looking at some improvements for the dollar, sentiments looking at some improvements for the dollar, new home sales, not much change there. So that's today. And then tomorrow, this is one of the reasons why we're not doing analysis tomorrow, because pretty much everyone is on holiday. Markets will be, liquidity on the markets will be thin. Don't expect much movements. It is going to be quite I think it might be quite a quiet period during that time. And then on Friday, for sure, everyone is off on holidays, apart from Japan, early morning, some news coming out. Okay, so I think it'd be quite straightforward now. Not a lot of trades to be hammering out. If you are at this point now and you're looking to be firing trades left, right, center, 5-minute charts, 1-minute charts, you are doing something wrong. Okay, at this point now, be very selective with your trades. Pick and choose, go for high quality ones rather than trying to scalp a very thin market. So why I have this New Zealand dollar, I know we're not talking about New Zealand dollar chart or New Zealand dollar pair right now, but I'm super happy about this analysis here. Earlier this week on Monday, I said that it was at this point going to test the 7-1 level before coming back down. It did exactly that. And at this point, it looks like it's possibly going to bounce back up. So this is one of the very key reasons why you need to jump onto this call. We're approaching our 200 consecutive free analysis already. So make sure you keep coming back to watch this analysis. I not only tell you where it's likely to be going, I give you that 2-directional play. So whether it's going to go up, test that resistance and turn back down, or like what we spoke about the euro yen last week, said it was going to go up, hit that resistance, turn down, hit that support, and then break upwards, breaking the resistance towards that target. These lines were all drawn last week, and it has played out as planned. And right now, it looks like it's coming, close to what we expected and we spoke about yesterday. So back to topic, talking about the pound dollar. Talking about the pound dollar right now, there is going to be some movement, not because of the news from the UK, not because of economic news from the UK, but more about the trade agreements between the UK and the Eurozone. It seems like they are very close to finalizing on a deal. It's just back down to the fisheries agreement and the quotas. So I do think that at every opportunity, we are looking for buying opportunities, right? If a deal comes around, it's possibly going to push the pound dollar higher, even if it's not a great deal, even if it's an average deal, that somewhat of getting out of the uncertainty, crossing that one hurdle could push the pound dollar quite a bit higher. The only reason why we would see a pound dollar come down is if they come to that December 30th deadline and have no deal, or come to a conclusion where they're not going to make a deal. So because of that, on the pound dollar, zooming in a little bit, on a pound dollar, at this point, don't look to do anything. At this point, don't look to do anything. Let it look to see if it's going to break upwards of this 134.32 level. If it breaks above 134.32 level, let's say at about 134.58 or 134.60, have a 40 pip, very tight 40 pip stop loss for a good 150 pip take profit. I don't think it'll get there in a hurry. I don't think it'll get that 150 in a hurry, but you know that at a 40 pip stop loss, 150 profit, you have very good risk to reward ratios there. You have that scenario where it just happened last week. It did the same thing. It broke above and went up to that point last week. So that could repeat again. That could repeat again. And based on what we're seeing right now, look for that scenario to happen. If it gets rejected, if it hits 134.32 and rejects back down, I would not be looking to sell it down for that 120 pips, because you're looking at about a 60-70 pip take stop loss for 120 pip take profit. But we're not sure whether it'll go all the way down to this level or stop halfway and bounce back like what happened here. Okay, so for the pound dollar in this scenario, I'm looking for further upside above 134.32. Going towards the US yen, looking at the US yen at this point right now, with that downward trend moving, I don't think we're going to see too much movement on the US yen. I don't think we're going to see too much excitement on the US yen at this point. 103.31 at this level, this resistance, this support level here is and has proved to be very strong. Even breaking it for a very short term towards 102 resulted in a big move back up again. So I think that we're going to see it sit at this 103 level to the end of the year. Nothing too interesting happening in terms of the US yen. However, looking at the euro yen sitting in that tight range, in that 126.98 to 125.72 range, you can see that it's been doing that for the past 1 week, 2 weeks, and 3 weeks since it went into that range. I do think that now we are likely to see that probably trace back upwards from this 126.16 towards 126.98. I don't think it will get to 126.98. I think it'll get near there. So, if you're looking for this euro yen trade, keep a very tight stop. 20 pips maybe, 20 pip stop loss for a good 60 pip take profit. That would be the maximum. 20 pip stop loss, 60 pip take profit. Risk 20 mix 60, 1:3. That's what kind of trade you want to be looking for at this point in time. Okay. With that said, why we also think that the euro yen might be going up, it's also because of that retracement, possible retracement or bounce back up from the euro dollar. And look at the euro dollar. I spoke about this yesterday, saying that it was going to come down towards this 121.48 level. It did exactly that. It came down, hit 121.48, and now it's bouncing back up. Coming back towards the pound yen, right? We just spoke about a pound dollar, saying that if it breaks above the 134.32 level, we could see further upside. So same with the pound yen. If pound dollar is pulling upwards above 134.32 or whatever the number is, if it breaks above 139.17, if it breaks above 139.17, we could see the upward move towards 140. The patience is crucial at this point because you want to wait for it to break 139.17, have a very tight 20-30 pip stop loss for that 80 pip take profit. This is a good risk reward trade. Risk 20, make 80, that's 1:4, right? And that could happen very quickly given the news coming out or possible trade agreement coming out from the UK. So I've very quickly gone through a lot of currency pairs, the pound dollar, the US yen, the euro yen, and the pound yen. If you have any questions, please make sure you put them in the chat. Another two more to go through right now. Gold not being super exciting. The last time I spoke about it, remember gold, I look at it on the daily chart, the daily time frame here. Last time I spoke about it, I said it was going to come down, hit that the 1850 level before bouncing back up. Very quickly that day shot up and tested that whole range. Looks like it's going to start bouncing back up and possibly track along this line that I've drawn last week towards that 1900 level. Okay, so nothing too exciting on gold at this point. US CAD. So US CAD, remember I spoke about, I just told you about the GDP numbers coming from the Canadian side tonight, going from let me check again, going from 0.8 to possibly 0.3. That weakness, the possible weakness in the Canadian dollar could mean that we could see that upward move in the Canadian dollar. However, that would be possibly a bit early. I think that we might actually see it do that a bit. Okay, I think we might actually see it come down, test about this level here where it bounced off before. So 128.60, 128.66 before tracking towards 129.64. But I don't think you'll get all the way there. It might do something like that. It might very quickly go close to that resistance level before coming straight back down again. So, be careful with the pound, with the Canadian dollar if you're trading that. Still possible upside following recent upward move, but I don't think it's going to move too significantly, especially anything above 129.64. All right. So I hope you had good information there. Those of you who are joining us on Facebook Live in the 4-day course group, the links are there. Do join us on the Zoom call. We'll probably look to do more of this analysis, continue doing this analysis, but next 2 days not going to do that, and then we'll come back again next week. So with that said, I'll pass it back to Jin.
All right, thank you, Jin. Comprehensive analysis for the rest of the week. So yeah, in the chat, I put up some links. Our YouTube channel, do subscribe to it for our daily recordings. Telegram channel for free signals, and of course our Traders Club link if you need guidance and support for your trading journey. Yeah, so again, a reminder, tomorrow and Friday there will not be any currency call. Yeah, so see you guys on Monday 28th for our Aussie and Kiwi analysis. So with that, yeah, that will be the end of the session. Bye.